Hello, music lovers and conversationalists. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here today. Today, I'm finally jumping on board on a thread that was started about a month ago by Richard over at Richard's Vinyl Taphouse, and this is called Heat. And he wants us to obviously show record titles or songs that have heat in the title, and I'm happy to finally be jumping on board on this one. So without any further delay, I thought I'd start things off with an album from Selwyn Birchwood called Living in a Burning House. And I'm sure if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, you feel like you're living in one of those right now with the heat waves that are going on in different parts of the U.S. And I'm sure, I think there's some going on in Europe from what I'm understanding, but can never go wrong with Selwyn Birchwood and his album Living in a Burning House. Sticking with the Alligator Records label, we next have the debut album from my favorite blues singer of all time, and that is Shamika Copeland with Turn Up the Heat. And things only seem to get hotter from July through August and sometimes September, so I thought it was appropriate to show the debut album of Shamika Copeland with Turn Up the Heat. Next, we have a couple from the great Tinsley Ellis, and this is another Alligator release, and it is called Ice Cream in Hell, which I'm sure you guys all feel like sometimes when you're making your way through the sweltering, scorching heat that we're having, and it's just another thing that we have to deal with this summer, but I enjoy the summer months, and July is my favorite month of the year. Coming up next, staying with Tinsley Ellis, we have Devil May Care, and on this album there's a song called, I believe it's on side 2, called Slow Train to Hell, and it's the final track on the album. And if you're sitting in traffic somewhere and the heat's just pouring on you, you're probably going to feel like you're on a slow train to hell. And speaking of the month of July, someone once said that it's hotter than July, and that is the legendary Stevie Wonder with his album Hotter Than July. And I thought it would be appropriate to show that because it is, after all, the month of July, and it's hard to believe that we're actually a little more than, or just about halfway through. And again, this summer, just like every other summer, it just flies by. And last but not least, we're gonna stay on a little bit of a, well, still the same idea with the heat and everything, but we're gonna cool things down a bit with the Iceman himself, Albert Collins, and ice picking, which is what you're gonna want to do to get some ice for your drink to cool things off with whatever beverage you have handy. So stay cool, my friends, and thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.